Now, I started in humble beginnings. I mean, my house by far wasn't the nicest one in the neighborhood, and always dreamed of wanting to have more. So even when I was young, I wanted more, I was dreaming bigger. So I did what most people do. They were taught to go to school, work hard. I finished first in my police academy class. I graduated high school with honors. I graduated college with honors. But honestly, where's it leading me? Directly into the 40-40-40 club, where you work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life to retire on 40% of what you could not afford to live on in the first place. Hi, I'm Bob Reina, founder and CEO of Kiari, and this is where my story began. I've been in the industry for over 30 years now, and I started part-time when I was a policeman. The first company I joined was based in Dallas, and they marketed nutritional supplements. And I quickly rose up through the ranks. I was the top earner in the state of Florida, and then in the Southeast, and I was on my way to becoming the top earner in the company. We had just gone to Dallas. I took my team for a big training, an event, a celebration, and we came back home, and the owner of the company called me, he says, "Bob, I have some good news for you, and I have some bad news for you." And I'm like, okay. I said, "Go ahead and give me the good news first." He says, "You're an inspiration to others. Look at what you've done in the business part-time." He even said, "Networking is proven to be your destiny." And I said, "Well, thank you. I really appreciate that." And I said, "Now for the bad news." He says, "We're going out of business." And I was absolutely devastated. So I remember getting my team together, and I was crying. I remember, because I really felt as if I had let them down, because I told them about a company. They went and told people, and the company was no longer going to be in business. So we made a decision. We went to another company that marketed prepaid telephone cards. I'm kind of dating myself a little bit. And the first thing that I noticed is when I called customer support, I was like number 480 something on hold. And so that wasn't good. That was called a clue. So I knew that was a bad company choice. I had to have the same talk again with the team. So we went to another company which is based in Ringgold, Georgia. For those of you who don't know, it's just outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. The first week my check was about $7,500. We went up to celebrate, and as we were driving back to the hotel, we passed by the corporate office. It was in a shopping mall, and on the interstate you could see it when you're driving back. And I looked down and I saw the U-Haul truck backed up to the office. And so my police mind told me, "My gosh, somebody's breaking into our office." So we go around the corner, pull out. I have my gun, and thought I was gonna catch a burglar, but the thing that I caught was the owner closing down the company in the middle of the night. He was carrying out the computers. He just said his heart wasn't in the industry. So again, I was checked into the MLM Heartbreak Hotel. So in 2007, I started my own. It quickly became the world's #1 video communications MLM. Set a lot of records in the industry. And I'm proud to say to this day that it's still going strong. But I had shared with my wife, Christy, who I absolutely adore. She's my best friend, the best mother to my kids I could ever ask for. I said, "Honey," I want to go back to my roots in the industry too. I feel like I want to go back and help people not only earn money, but become healthier along the way. I knew that I wanted to put together a company which was not just a company, but the company in the industry. In life, you have two choices. Number one, you can settle and quietly let your dreams die and have middle-class desperation. Or number two, which I highly recommend, is grow your income to match your dreams. So I made some calls to some industry friends, and I said, what can we do? What's the next big thing? And somebody asked me if I had heard of Maki. And I said, I really hadn't. They said, it's the newly discovered, scientifically confirmed, new #1 antioxidant superfruit that was grown down in Patagonia, Chile. They said, you might want to call this guy. I said, okay, who's this guy? He said his name is Dr. Juan Hankey. He's the world's #1 Maki expert. He was given a $5 million grant. He led a team of 15 doctors and researchers in studying the benefits of Maki. So I called him up and I introduced myself to him, and he was very thankful that I called, because he said in his opinion, Maki was gonna be the next big discovery in global health and wellness. So I was super excited. I said, Dr. Hankey, come fly up. So I met him. He had 3 suitcases when he came up, and they were heavy. And I was laughing at him. I'm like, you pack like me when you travel. And I said, why do you have 3? You're only staying one night. He says, well, Bob, he goes, one's for my clothes and the other 2 are for my research. The first thing he said to me, which really caught my attention, he goes, you know, Maki by far is the most powerful antioxidant superfruit ever discovered. It's up to 30 times more powerful than acai, which is the former #1, mangosteen and noni combined. The second thing that he explained to me is that it has the most broad spectrum protection available. And I asked him, what does that mean? And he said, your body has free radicals, which are our cells which were once healthy that become unhealthy, and that's a process that's called oxidation. And what causes it is a lot of environmental conditions such as stress, poor diet, air pollution, alcohol, cigarette smoking. Even going to the gym can cause free radicals. So you need antioxidants in your diet in order to help combat the effects of free radicals, which is unhealthy aging and a lot of disease process premature starts because of the lack of antioxidants. 90% of the people in the world don't do it. So a great way to help supplement your diet is through antioxidants. So Dr. Hankey explained that there are 6 primary free radicals which really, left unchecked, can cause a lot of damage in your body. And in all of his scientific research, he said that Maki was the only superfruit that they had ever discovered which helps provide broad spectrum protection against all 6. So I love that. So I was getting super excited. And I asked why. Why Maki? What makes it so special? And he says it really starts with the environment. He goes, in Patagonia, which is in the southern part of Chile, he said there's a big hole in the ozone layer, which is about 3.5 times as big as the United States. Every single day, the maki berry receives a lot of sunlight. So when you combine that with very cold winters, very hot summers, and a very pristine environment, the berry automatically produces antioxidants for self-preservation. This is what plants do in order to survive. And maki's chemical profile shows that it has 2 very powerful antioxidants in it. #1 is an anthocyanin, and #2 is called a delphinidin. Delphinidin is the strongest plant antioxidant that they've ever discovered. The average superfruit has about 10% delphinidins. Maki has between 83 to 84%. So Dr. Hankey had developed a special proprietary method by which he takes the anthocyanins, the delphinidins, and there's a special enzyme in maki that he extracts. We concentrate it and we put it into a formula called Maki X, which is proprietary to us. Maki is such a powerful antioxidant. It's really great for your entire body, from your skin, to your gut, to your heart, to your brain, to your immune system, to your joints, helping you sleep better, proper weight management. It's great for your hair, energy, your digestion, your eye health, as well as it's an anti-inflammatory. So I knew that we had a product with a story which the whole world needed. And the next decision I made is, okay, what delivery mechanism are we gonna put it into? So I wanted to put it into a shake because there are a lot of shakes in the world. I should know, I went and tested 111 of them. And the truth is most of them were bad tasting, they were gritty, they had a bad aftertaste. I mean, so much so that when you're done tasting them, feel like you had to scrape your tongue or even floss your teeth. So I wanted to put a formula together which was not only great for you, but also tasted great. So our shake is totally complete. It has protein, Maki X, 24 essential vitamins and minerals, probiotics, greens, and fiber. But the taste is out of this world. The vanilla tastes like birthday cake mix, and the chocolate tastes like chocolate malt. So we put the energy formula together. Its base is Maki and Maki X. It also has green tea extract, also has other ingredients which is designed to help curb hunger and to give you mental clarity. And the energy behind it is really cool and sustained. There are a lot of energy products on the market which pick you up and then drop you, and they make you super hyper and nervous, and people around the world absolutely love the way that the energy product makes them feel. And then our latest product is called Prime. It's the world's new #1 antioxidant anti-aging gel. It has Maki, it has Maki X, and it has our proprietary new formula called Youth X Blend, which is a combination of the world's most powerful anti-aging ingredients, including SOD, pterostilbene, as well as resveratrol. So, product line I'm excited about because it has a long growth runway too. We can continue to do formulas that will target specific areas of the body as we grow as a company. I was all excited. Product line I knew we had. So the next thing that I wanted to focus in on is the compensation plan. I wanted to do something that the world had never seen before, even heard of. So we designed the world's first 5-minute pay compensation plan where all of your commissions are paid directly into your account within 5 minutes. Your team commissions are paid every 5 minutes. Your matching bonuses, your customer bonuses, your rank advancement bonuses, your product reorders. I know in today's society, it's all about speed, that what gets rewarded gets repeated. And in other companies, they make you wait weeks, or some even today, if you can still believe it, make you wait months in order to get paid. So we put speed into the comp plan because I use this term, I call it skinny wallet disease. I mean, there are a lot of people in the world whose wallets don't have enough money in it. So 5-minute pay is designed to help put money into people's pockets that sell the product as fast as they can. So I was super excited about the product, super excited about the comp plan. Getting ready to launch the company, I took my wife Christy and we went over to Paris right before the launch for Valentine's Day to celebrate. We were in the Louvre, had a great time, came home watching the news the next day, and they said they had just closed the Louvre down. I'm like, wow, we were just there. They said they thought it was gonna be like a natural gas leak or something. And I'm like, okay, you know what it was? It was the beginning of coronavirus. So we launched the company literally weeks before Corona was discovered. With most companies, that would be devastating. For us, we saw opportunity. We have almost 400 years of MLM experience between all of us, so we knew it was time to really get busy. So we set up an infrastructure which is global that I've never seen any other company do as fast as we've done it. Our products are registered in many places around the world, in Canada, in Mexico, obviously in the United States we sell here, in Europe, Africa, and right now within Asia, and we just expanded out into the UAE region as well. So what you have is a product which is coveted around the world, which is proprietary to Kiari, as well as a compensation plan that nobody else has, that pays faster than anywhere in the world. So you have a very unique set of combination of factors which really makes Kiari very special, because there's a lot of companies in the industry that you can choose from. Some of your stable ones, they've been around for a long time. Their top earners have already retired. Then you have your startup companies. The truth is 90% of them don't even make it the first year. So I asked people, would you get on an airplane that has a 90% chance of crashing? And the answer is heck no. Kiari is really the only choice in the industry which has fantastic timing, but yet has a lot of stability and years of experience behind it when you combine that with a global footprint. Because the time to join a company is not when its growth is like this. And it's definitely not when it's like this. The time to join a company is when it's doing this. And Kiari is definitely in momentum and exploding around the world. So when people are deciding whether to join us or not, I want to ask you this question that probably somebody's never asked you before. It's called the dream question. And it goes like this. If you had all the money in the world and all the free time to enjoy it, how would your life be different? Would you live in the same house? Most people are like, nope. Do you drive the same car? Nope. Take more vacations? Yeah. Pay off credit cards, bills? Yeah. Give more to charity? Yeah. Now here's the question. Can you do all that through what you're currently doing right now? I've asked that question literally hundreds of thousands of times, and the answer is overwhelmingly, they cannot. So what it tells you is that people are in the wrong vehicle to make their dreams come true. Because the reality really is this. You have two choices. Number one, you can settle and let your dreams die and live a painful existence of mediocrity. When you still have dreams but you're not accomplishing it hurts. It hurts when you go to buy something and you can't afford it. It hurts to tell your kids no. It hurts to say, no, you can't take a vacation. Or the smart choice is this, is that you grow your income to match your dreams. That's what you do. And Kiari is the perfect vehicle to help you do that. So at the end, you have a choice to make whether you want to become a customer, which is, guess what? You just want to be healthy, right? But if you already have enough money in your wallet and you're not interested in making money, then choose to become a customer. But if you still have dreams and you're willing to do something about it, which is hard work, then choose to become a promoter. I promise, as the CEO of this company, that I'll work very hard for you. It's very personal to me because my part in the industry is to be able to give back, is to help you reach your dreams. So I believe that this is the right vehicle. I believe that I know that I can help people that are motivated to help reach their dreams. So at this time, I would just ask you to please get back to the person who told you about Kiari. They'll answer any questions that you have, and I welcome you to the Kiari family. Thank you.